So we are on the brink of another major disaster that will shape the future of shinobi. You see, both Kawaki and Boruto are going through a new cycle. They are probably the strongest characters in the series, but remember, they are only 12 or 13. When Naruto was 12, all he had to worry about was saving Sasuke, while Boruto and Kawaki at this age are carrying the fate of the world on their back. Boruto and Kawaki have been shown all throughout the series to have conflicting ideologies, which has caused them to clash at times. This is understandable as Kawaki is not born a shinobi and will naturally opt for the easier way to gain power and get rid of his problems. This does not match the shinobi way of operating, as like Naruto would say, a shinobi doesn't take shortcuts. You see, Naruto has always been a realistic show, not with the powers, but they have been realistic when it comes to describing real-world problems. An easy example of this is with the cycle of hatred, which is something that we have been experiencing all throughout our history as humans. You see, Naruto's goal was to become Hokage and create peace. Naruto has only accomplished one of these objectives, which is to become Hokage. However, Naruto has been unable to create the peace he desired. An easy example of this is the Rain Village, where Kara gained his existence from. This has been a common goal for many characters in Naruto, even the villains like Pain, Madara and Obito, who have strived to create peace but all have failed. And lately, Naruto has been plagued by failures, and I'm low-key starting to feel bad for him. I know that Boruto is the one who has been prophesied to lose everything, but Naruto these past few chapters has been going through it lately. And this will only worsen as Naruto now has to deal with Kawaki and making sure he doesn't veer towards the wrong path. However, through the 30-second clip that we see of timeskip Kawaki, it seems like he has fallen into darkness. And it will all start and begin by Kawaki being kicked out of the village. Now the question is, how and when will this happen? If we are to believe that the timeskip is going to happen soon after this arc, then something major is going to happen, which will change the village's view of Kawaki. Some may speculate and say that Kawaki will be kicked out of the village when they find out that he killed Boruto with no hesitation. This is definitely possible, but I feel like this is too predictable, and it would not be the most effective way to move to the timeskip. For us to move on to the timeskip, we need something major to happen. For Naruto, that was Sasuke leaving and him realizing that he was weak. This event set up how the timeskip would occur, since Naruto wanted to save his friend. Since Kijimoto has said that Boruto will be a darker series compared to Naruto, I believe that they will start this dark theme before the timeskip. You see, Eida has just invaded the village, and this causes a lot of problems due to Eida's abilities. But there is one thing I just haven't heard being talked about in the community, and that is that Eida has the potential and will definitely make Shikamaru fall in love with her through her new abilities. Shikamaru has instructed Ino to inform Naruto and Sasuke about Eida and Code's invasion. If they both decide to join the fight, they will also fall into Eida's love spell. The only two people who can stop this from happening is Boruto and Kawaki. You can already see where I'm going with this. Something big is about to happen. Something sad is approaching the shinobi world. Another major death is on its way. So let's try and narrow it down to a few people. Naruto won't die because we learned in the timeskip that Kawaki has transported him to another dimension. I doubt it would be Sasuke because he has been foreshadowed to be the one who would teach Boruto greater moves than the Chidori. Now that leaves one person, and this person has been escaping death for a while, and it seems like his luck has finally ran out. This person is Shikamaru. You see, Shikamaru's plan was amazing, but he just didn't know that Eida was such a broken character in the series. This is how I see the fight going down. Naruto and Sasuke will get notified about what is happening. He will probably tell Boruto and Kawaki to stay, but we all know that they're not gonna listen. They're the strongest character in the series, they do what they want. This means that Sasuke and Naruto, along with Boruto and Kawaki, will join the fight. When they join the fight, Shikamaru will start attacking them, as he will try to protect Eida from Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto and Kawaki. Then, Naruto and Sasuke, as they are not Otsuzukis, will fall under the same spell, leaving Boruto and Kawaki versus Naruto, Sasuke and Shikamaru, and even Code, who will be in the background. This is gonna be a hard fight. During this fight is when we will probably see another death occur, and it will be done by Kawaki. Kawaki will kill Shikamaru. You see, this has already been foreshadowed to us when Kawaki killed Boruto. Anyone who gets in the way of Kawaki's goals and ambitions will be killed. This is where Kawaki's dark path will begin. So there are two ways I see Kawaki leaving the village. One option is that Kawaki begs Eida to take him and spare the life of Naruto and Sasuke, mainly Naruto if we're honest. So, because Eida loves Kawaki, she will agree and take Kawaki away and remove the love spell on Naruto and Sasuke. Another option is that Eida says to Maru that she will remove the love spell if he removes Ko's limiters. After this, the village and Boruto's friends will turn on Kawaki and attack him because he killed Shikamaru. And they will do anything to make him feel unwanted and unappreciated in the village, just like they used to do to Naruto. We might see some of the saddest moments in this arc. And just like Kawaki has considered doing in the past, Kawaki would just leave. He would be fed up and leave the village. To be honest, I don't really know how it will go down, but in my personal opinion, I believe the first option is more realistic. In addition, it will probably be in this fight where Boruto awakens the Jogan. This matches the mythology of the Jogan. The Jogan appears in a time with two emperors. These two emperors will be revealed by a series of major events. And as we can already tell, these two emperors are Boruto and Kawaki. If you check the events that happened during the Jogan era, you will see some sort of resemblance of the start of the time skip. One of the events that happened during the Jogan era is that a whole village was destroyed. Many lost their homes, families, and lives. This scene is awfully similar to the events that occurred and are occurring in the time skip. The village is destroyed, there is no one to be found but two people, two emperors, Boruto and Kawaki. You see, the path that Kawaki seems to be taking is similar to the path that Sasuke once took. It seems like Kawaki will become a tyrant who will take control of the world through his power, just like Sasuke did in the past. Sasuke in the past wanted to collect the chakra of all the 9 tails to become the most powerful person in the world. Through fear, he would control the whole world because nobody would want to go against him, so they would make sure they would do everything correctly so that they wouldn't be killed by Sasuke. And to be honest, this is only speculation at this point, but I could personally see Kawaki going around looking for chakra fruit to become more powerful. Because if the village got destroyed so bad, it means that it was done by someone who was stronger than both Kawaki and Boruto. But Boruto and Kawaki are not the same as Naruto and Sasuke. Their fate is completely different. Which means that although Kawaki and Boruto are fighting in the beginning of the time skip, they will probably end up joining forces in the future to defeat a foe or person that is stronger than both of them. This will all start when they both learn who the Otsuzukis really are, their origin, and what are their true purpose and desire. Watch this video right here to find out the origin of the Otsuzukis before it is explained in the manga.